Hermansson, 31. Cannonier, 4 years older at 35. 2 inches of height separates them. The reach is the same at 77.5 inches. With the main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Macy Modeluski, Andy Roberts, and Paul Sutherland. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Royal Arena in Copenhagen, Denmark. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 12 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, presenting the number 9 ranked middleweight contender in the world, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 20 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Oslo, Norway, by way of Uddevalla, Sweden, presenting the number 5 ranked middleweight contender in the world, Jack the Joker Hermansson.
Jared, Jack, you know exactly what I expect. I need you to fight hard. I want you to fight clean. When I tell you to stop, you stop. If you want to touch, now's the time. God bless.
Here we go, main event time. Number 5 ranked Jack Hermansson against number 9 ranked Jared Cannonier. He comes in as the betting underdog, plus 230. Hermansson the favorite, minus 280. 5 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division. How will they set up? Straight to action is Hermansson. I think there was a low shot, but they get straight back to it. Look at the focus on Cannonier as Hermansson dives in early.
Straight in with that takedown attempt. This is an important one for Cannonier to defend. If he finds himself on the floor early, that means Hermansson can dictate this wrestling pace.
Yep. So far, decent job here from Cannonier, escaping out, getting distance. Nice job from Jared Cannonier, and like you said, Dan, that was crucial right there.
0 for 1 attempt on Hermansson's takedowns.
And the thing with Hermansson's wrestling as well, it's as unorthodox as he's striking. He doesn't have that nice chain wrestling that we see from a lot of the, the American wrestlers in the sport. It's much more kind of hustle from body locks, try and, figure out how to take the base away of his opponent. Nice drive there. Beautiful turn of the corner. Good work by Cannonier to get back to his feet.
Suplex, belly to back style.
Gotta be careful, he almost threw himself on his own head.
Nice work to take the back.
That was beautiful. Showing the strength from Hermansson as well.
Hermansson employing his ground assaults now. Very good positional work.
Beautiful work from Hermansson, scrambling to the top position. Look how strong.
Exactly that, Dan.
So strong is Cannonier.
Wow, good job.
When you spoke about chaining things together, Hermansson's trying to chain it all up.
Boy, nice again.
But he keeps that whizzer and stays up.
Oh, big uppercut from Cannonier.
This is a high pace, too, for the first round of 5, potentially.
Hermansson said tonight was all about the occasion rather than his opponent. He wants to position himself to fight up the food chain.
And you see Cannonier really trying to stay very calm right now.
See, and the interesting difference there is Hermansson said it's all about the occasion and not his opponent. Cannonier is all about the opponent.
All about him.
It's all about Jack Hermansson, about how he beats Jack Hermansson, about how he becomes a better version of himself on this night.
But don't think that Hermansson's not taking him seriously. I've been out to their camp. He's the first guy in the gym, half an hour before everyone else. Last to go home as well. His work ethic is sickening.
Good low calf kick there from Hermansson.
Cannonier dropping down from heavyweight, then to lights heavyweight. He's now 2-0 as a middleweight, which has landed him this opportunity here in Copenhagen.
So we saw this against David Branch. When Cannonier was fighting David Branch, the first two takedowns were a little bit more of an effort to stuff. But then after a while, he started to stuff the takedowns much easier. That's when he starts his counter-striking.
Big kicks from Cannonier.
Yeah, nice return there.
And he's finding a bit of rhythm now with his striking.
Nice leg kick from Cannonier. And there's no wind-up, right? He's not jumping into it. He's just snapping it right on that thigh.
And remember what happened to Anderson Silva in the last time out.
Yeah, the man can kick.
Cannonier's dealing with the pressure of being away from home as well, expertly.
Nice jab there. See?
Oh, that was a nice knee.
Hermansson very much a mobile striker. Cannonier an efficient striker who likes to deliver maximum power.
It feels as though Cannonier knows this is probably Hermansson's best round to make something happen. Biding his time, slipping his shot, staying loose. He's shaking out his shoulders now. And he does pick his pace up as the rounds go on as well. You go to the Kutalaba fight and he was walking him down in the third round and feinting him to get him to throw. Over a 5-round fight as well, that extra conditioning is going to go a long way.
Got to wonder if Hermansson's just a little bit frustrated here in the first round, having shot all those takedowns and really having zero success so far. Nice bad kick
again by Cannonier. And we were speaking earlier in the event that the MMA Lab was where that low calf kick came from. Benson Henderson, who's in the corner tonight of Cannonier. He was one of the first guys that we saw using it in the octagon.
Nice head movement there from Cannonier. He's got to watch slipping too hard with his hands down if Hermansson decides to throw up a head kick. Nice leg kick, that hurt him.
Last few seconds in the opening round. Hermansson facing adversity. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
His legs can't take this abuse. His legs.
For a second, Robert, take this water.
His legs can't take this abuse. You want every part of that fight, every part of that round. You want every part of that round.
You got so wiped out pretty good. You blow your nose.
He's gassed. He spent a lot of energy. Those takedowns you defended.
Here's the water.
Man. He's sitting down when you jab. He's sitting his weight down. Let's jab and then kick low. Yeah, jab and then kick low.
Listen, he's leaving his jabs. Pull and go back at him. So a couple more punches when he's going
Welcome back to our Copenhagen main event. Dan, both fighters having some success in that first round.
Yeah, Hermansson starting very fast, working takedowns immediately, was able to secure a couple of takedowns, took a few risks, landed on his head there, but took a few risks, was able to get the takedown, but wasn't able to maintain any position. Then Cannonier, towards the second half of the round, started to land some really significant strikes, a nice jab, some nice low kicks. Certainly puts Cannonier in a confident place for the second round.
Both fighters having success in that opening stanza. The Joker versus the Killer Gorilla.
Smile on the face of Cannonier.
Check that one.
And it's normally the smile on the face of the Joker. Will that change?
Oh, that was a good uppercut.
Oh, he met
Hermansson looked like he's hurt here. Cannonier's throwing hard.
It's quiet.
Here's the ground and pound that Cannonier talked about as well.
Yeah,
he's hurt.
He said he has concussive ground and pound.
Oh!
Jared Cannonier gets it done.
A middleweight on the rise is Jared Cannonier.
This place is silent.
Look how he stalks the octagon. That's a scary individual for this weight class.
Let me tell you.
A win that is.
You have got a new contender for real at 185. He was calm, he was collected, he was picking his shots, his takedown defense looked sharp. He was able to get back and avoid any damage from Jack Hermansson on the ground when he got there. And he's enjoying himself to come into Denmark and do that. Impressive.
Jared Cannonier is a problem.
Guys, sorry.
Wow, look at these
Jared
replays.
Cannonier is one of his cornermen is coming over and telling us about how he's been knocked out so many times in training camp for this. And you see him doing it right here, too. Look at the power that he generates from these shots. I mean, you look at the face on her beautiful uppercut as he level changes. Cannonier just times it beautifully and gets to work. Does not let Hermansson off the hook for a second here on the ground and silences this crowd.
An incredible performance from Cannonier, and I just feel like he's going to go from strength to strength in this division now. Everyone that was paying attention to Jack Hermansson's rise is now going to switch over to watch what Jared Cannonier is doing.
Well, Cannonier grabs the victory. He will be back and have his moment after the break. Welcome back to Copenhagen. Time now to make this one all official. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 27 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Jared Cannonier. You've been calm and you've been at peace all week. And this is a huge event. First main event, you're fighting the hometown favorite. How do you maintain that calm?
It's easy, man. It's mind over matter. It's that simple. I make it a point to not let anything that I don't want to bother me, it's not gonna bother me. I have power over the entire universe, and if I so see fit to let it enter me, then I will. But first and foremost, I want to acknowledge 2 people who we lost this year, one from my hometown, one from my team. Andre Emmett was a father of 2, a role model to a lot of people where I grew up, me included, a super good dude, an athlete, and he was killed and just senselessly killed by one of our own, and it was just tragic when it happened. Another one is Vincent Arredondo. We lost him tragically this year as well, and it wasn't a car accident, but it was very tragic, and I cried when I got the news. And I just want those 2 families to know that they're always in my heart. Vincent, I trained with him. He was a lightweight, but he was never hesitant to give me rounds in there. So Vincent is the man, Andre is the man, and those 2 will forever be in our hearts. I also want to thank the people of Copenhagen here in Denmark. Denmark is a beautiful country, so much fresh air. It was green, and it was just wonderful to be here. And these fans are awesome. They are, receiving me way better than the Brazilian fans last time. So hats off to them. This is definitely the happiest country in the world, and I look forward to coming back here again. I want to thank Jack for taking this fight. He was actually fighting down in the ranks. It was a huge risk for him. And I want to thank him. There's been a lot of people who turned down fights with me because of just that fact alone. But Jack is a warrior. He doesn't care who it is, where it is, or when it is. He's going to go in there, and he took it to me. Most people, they just back away. They fold under the pressure. He took it to me. He went for his shots like he said he was going to do. He felt strong, and that was just an honor to be in here. And he tested me. I was able to rise to the occasion. I appreciate him. I give him all the respect in the world for that, for making me a better fighter, making me a better man. And I hope I did the same for you, my brother. That's it.
That was great, my friend. Congratulations. Enjoy this victory.
One more thing. Next, after this, there's a lot of people writing me off probably because you don't know me, because I don't run my mouth. But I don't use my mouth to let people know how I fight. You're gonna have to watch me to know how I do my thing, and it's gonna be better every time. So the more you guys avoid me, the better I'm gonna get, and the harder it is gonna be to beat me. Eventually, it's gonna be for the belt. It might as well be next. You know what I'm saying? To give everybody else a chance to get their hands on it before I get too good for anybody.
Well, the middleweight division is definitely on notice. Congratulations, my friend. That was an excellent performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Jared Cannonier. And I'm here with your hometown superstar, Jack. Talk to me about this performance, about Jared as a risky opponent for you.
Yeah, you know, many people said I shouldn't take this fight with Jared, but I want to be the best in the world, and Jared showed me that I'm not the best at the moment and that I need to learn a lot. So I thank him for that, and I'm going to do everything I can to get better and come back and continue my travel towards the top. I'm very sorry if I let people down today. I'm going to go home, do my homework, and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Well, this crowd love you, my friend. They'll be behind you no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, the Joker, Jack Hermansson.
So congratulations to Jared Cannonier. Commiserations to Hermansson. I know he'll be back stronger, but that man right there is someone that has put the division on notice. Paul Felder, we need to take a look at how this contest was finished.
Let us do that. It was a beautiful right uppercut from Jared Cannonier as Jack the Joker Hermansson was level changing throughout a jab, tried to change levels, and he just read it like a book. Bang! Look at that. Times him, staggers him back, and does not let him take a break, doesn't let him cover up, doesn't let him find any space to recover. Jared Cannonier gets to work, hammer fist punches, gets the TKO, and that man is a serious problem at middleweight.
And he kind of beat him in his own game. Ground and pound was what Jack Hermansson was talking about.